In this tutorial video, we're going to go through using backgrounds in Carve. Now you can see here that we have some backgrounds listed here that we can scroll through on the home page, but we can also select the View All option here, which will then list all of the backgrounds available to us. So for this tutorial video, I want to use the rustic house sign as the background example we are going to use. So I'm going to select this, and you will see here now we have 4 different layouts available for this background. Some backgrounds will only have one layout available, while other backgrounds may have multiple layouts for you to pick from. So to pick the layout we want, you just need to select the option and it will automatically change this on the model for you. So for this, I want to select the layout that has 4 different regions on it here. So I'm going to select this option, and then to go to the layout, we need to select the layout option here. So now we can see here that we have a list of the different regions down the left hand side, but we can also select the regions on the model as well to edit them. Now some regions you may only be able to add a model or text to due to where they are in the background. So for example, region 1 here and region 4 here, you can only add a model to it as the regions do overhang the background we have selected. Though we don't have an example of this on our current background we have selected, some of them have curved regions where only text can be entered as well. Now these 2 other regions in the background, we have the option to add either a model or text. So to add text or a model to each region, we can either click on the region itself, or we can select the plus icon on the left here. So for region 1 at the top, I'm going to select the plus option here. Then I'm going to add a bear to the top, and I'm going to click this option here and import. And now I can see parts of the model are sitting behind the background. So I'm just going to click on the model so I can edit the height slightly so it sits on the top of the background, and I'm also just going to make the model slightly larger so it fits in the space better. If you want more information on the different settings to edit a model, I would recommend watching the how to edit a model region tutorial video. So I'm now going to go back to the layout, and I'm going to look at region 4, and I know that this is region 4 because of the number 4 next to it, and this time I'm going to click on the region instead to add the model, and I'm going to select a rose model, which I'm going to use this one, and import. And again, I'm going to click on it and just make a few tiny adjustments so it sits on the background nicer. Again, I'd recommend watching the model region tutorial video for more on these settings. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go back to the layout. And for region 2 and 3, I'm going to add text to these. So again, I can either select the plus option over here on the left hand list and select add text. And for this, I'm going to add 12. And go back to layout, or again I can click on the region on the model itself, add text, and I can then type in what I want here, and I'm quite happy with that. And if you want more information on the different text settings, I would recommend watching the how to edit a text region tutorial video where we go into more detail on these different settings. So I'm going to go back to the layout. Now say I decided that I wanted to change the layout from what I selected originally, I can select the change layout option here. Now as you can see, the other 3 different layouts options we have available all only have 3 regions instead of the 4 regions that we currently have selected. The software will try and place the regions we currently have in the best position when selecting a different layout, but some regions will be removed as there are not enough regions in the other layouts to include it. So for example, if I select this layout instead, you can see that it removed the rows that was at the bottom of the background. Now say that I actually preferred what I had originally. If I select this option again with the 4 regions, it will remember that the rows was there originally and add it back in. But please do note, if you do select a layout that has 1 less region than your original layout and click the back to layout option here to go back to the original layout form, it will forget any region that has been removed. So if you need to add that region back later on, you would need to manually add the text or model back. So I'm going to go back to layout. There are 2 other options left in the layout form, which is if we select the background here, you have the options to rotate the background you are using, and this will rotate it 90 degrees at a time. And you also have the option to mirror the sign as well. And again, we can click the back to layout option here to go back to the layout form. I hope you have found this tutorial video helpful, going through how to use backgrounds in Carve.